All right, just quick sound check, guys. Are you able to hear me? Can you hear me? 407. All right, hang on. We're moving into to new 2019 high, so I thought I'd sit down and catch it with you guys. Oh, you can't see me. Sorry about that. Charts and Craig. There we go. There we go. G'day. Right, let's do this. We're pushing on. We've broken out. We're having a nice looking extension. Well, sorry, we're having a nice looking day so far, up 2.78%. We've got mega spear gun in the house. Nice. That's an interesting one. We've had a very strong run. If we look at the daily, we are a little extended, but not too overly extended. This is a really nice looking market, and this is why I don't mind going to the lower time frames to trade. Bottom line is this, when we see these really big candles, like 10%, 13%, that sort of thing, we tend to get extended quite quickly, and that's when we can start to see things get a bit wild, and that's when you can also see the market pull back into that cradle zone. It happens quite a bit, actually. So I'm currently, because there's been major candles and we've broken to a new high, I said to my members this morning that we do break to those new highs, then I am more than happy to be looking in the lower time frames for trades. And as you see here, that's the 15 minute. I actually do have an order on the 15. I've actually moved my stop as well, guys, just a heads up here. I mean, look, let's just, I'll just ease it back a bit, sorry. I've been back-to-back in interviews, writing course content for these 2-day live courses that we've got coming up. For those of you that are joining us, look forward to seeing you. We're doing it in Sydney first, then we go Brisbane, Melbourne, I think then Adelaide, Perth, Tasmania, New Zealand. So if you haven't got your spot secured, go and get your spot secured. It's pretty straightforward as to what to do there. Just got to register, go to the website, you'll see a banner there, put your details in, and it takes you through to the different payment options, up to you. But that's not what I'm really here to talk to you about. Look at last time we saw, it's almost identical, right? Look at this. This consolidation lasted a bit longer, however, yeah? See how we saw this, bada, bing. Well, look at this now. Okay, not quite the same amount of time, but not far off it. The butter bit was a lot wider, a lot wider, all right, flapping around. Now, what we did see, though, is, look, that was the low, higher low, another higher low, really solid run. I mean, what was that run? Let's get a bit of this from the break to that high. 20%, you little ripper. That gets us doing pretty darn good. Now, again, there's the low, there's the higher low, there's another one, not really, but not as clear as that one, and off we start to move. Now the 4 hour, it's divergent, there's no doubt about that, The lower the time frame we go, the more convergent we get. The 2 hours, it's all right, it's not great, but if we go real low, like the 1 hour, we're convergent there. The 30 minute, we're good to go there. The 15 minute, also good. Let's go to the 8 hour. Convergent, no problem. The 12 hour, we're convergent. The only time frame that is not convergent is the 4 hour. So it'll be what it'll be. You know what to do. You've got your rules. You trade the way you trade. What can we see with a 20% move from here? Now, this is the fun bit, right? So from that, let's throw this up on the daily. Back it out so we can get that. There we go. Bada bing from, roughly about here, 20%, 13.5. I'll take that. Again, I'm not suggesting that that's what we're going to see. All right, that's not what I'm suggesting. I'm not suggesting we're going to see the move kick on, to 13.5. What I am suggesting, in my way of trading, is that I do not have anything that's sort of stopping me from thinking that we can't move higher here. We've got the averages not too far away. We're not massively overextended. Again, no massive candles have happened yet. It's good, steady buying momentum. And what we're actually seeing is, we do see a blistering run like this. The breakout that I took back here, this one back here. When we broke out and started to move, we took a very good move. Actually, let's just measure that one. The last one was 20%. Let's see what that breakout was. 16. All right, so Bushka, really strong run. And again, we go down the time frames. Look at the options. It was a really lovely trend through there. There was some silliness, which I love. Don't get me wrong. That smash through 10,000 was just the stuff that dreams are made of when you're long with leverage. But right now, the 4 hours the only thing going against us here. I think it looks really, really strong. And again, going to that daily, I can see us going further. And the first thing I was looking at a while back that you probably will remember was from this pullback to it pullback here again. Remember to the high was 69%. Right. So what I'm doing here is I'm just using this very simple tool to go from the low to the high, 69%. That's 12.7. So we've got plenty of room to go till 12.7. Again, I'm not suggesting we're going to get there. It's just using past, price action as a bit of a guide as to what could potentially occur. I think we look very strong. We may see a good day. That being said, I'm also open to the fact that we could see a pullback, but I'm not looking to trade that at all. There's only one direction I'm looking to trade Bitcoin right now, and that is looking to trade it long. Now, for those of you who did take a Bitcoin breakout trade set up back here, my stop was there. I have since now moved it up to, actually, this is the Bitfinex chart. I'm actually not long on the Bitfinex chart. It's now up to here. There you go. I didn't go for that one. I just kept it a little bit wider. So it's what, $2,500 roughly of move locked in. Great. And now I'm looking for any trades that I can get off of this level here. I'm continuing to move my fibs. If you know what the Fibonacci booster is, you'll know what I'm talking about there. I just did a video if you're in my market view, but I'm really keeping a close eye on that. I haven't order raised. What about the rest of the top 10 though? Because I mean, there's more than just Bitcoin. We know that. Let's have a look at how the rest of the market's looking at the minute. Yeah, look, Ethereum doesn't look weak, that's for sure. That rejection candle, quite a doozy right there. I'd love to see it pull back into here, but right now there's not a great deal going on. It's just sort of flat. Just going to see if I can find any breakout type levels, because there was a couple setting up this morning. EOS against the dollar. Now, this was on the 8 hour. I saw this 8 and 16. Admittedly, I didn't get the order in quick enough. When that candle closed, it basically went ding and went up through it pretty much straight away. I got a rule that I don't enter after the fact, basically. So it was kind of here, right? And then it went bang, zip, straight up. So I did not get a fill there. I was looking for a cradle on the 8 and the 16. They both matched up quite nicely. So bit of a bummer about that one, but if that does continue to kick on, it needs to do some work. Of course, it needs to break this high, but if that continues to kick on, look, I'm happy to go to the lower time frames and try and sneak in a sneaky little booster or even just a little cradle. Still Lumens, a chart you want to avoid, in all honesty. Look at that. I mean, I teach optimal chart structure, so looking for what to look for. Half the battle being a trader is knowing what you want to look for. Stellar Lumens is a prime example of what to avoid. So I'm just going to skip straight past that one. XRP, again, very similar candle to that of Ethereum. A bit of a spike candle. They're not a real fan of it, to be honest with you. I was stalking this pretty closely this morning. The only issue that I had with this is, I'll show you what I was looking at, because I've been focusing a lot on the lower time frames at the moment. I was keeping an eye on this level through here. I wanted to see this candle close on this point. Now, hang on. No, I didn't get that. Unfortunately for me, it was right on 10 o'clock. It just went straight through. So what was going to potentially be a nice little breakout ended up being I can't take out. And if you look at it pulling back, retesting that level, nothing for me to trade there. But another one that if this continues to trend and we get those moving averages fanning nicely, that's when I'm going to start to look for little cradles on those lower time frames, for which I love, because you get big reward risk ratios and those sorts of things. Same amount of risk, but you get a big amount of reward if it goes in your favor, of course. Litecoin's pretty average looking in my eyes, just meandering along sideways. Bitcoin Cash, again, another one that I was watching quite closely this morning. Same sort of thing here, guys. Was watching this on the 1 hour, seeing if we get a level through there. Another little Bitcoin breakout type trade. Again, it broke through before I could, before it was validated, really. It's ticking along quite nicely. Another one whereby if we do see this continue on, I'll be happy to look for that, but it's not going to be anytime soon. Binance had a bullish candle in the cradle zone, still does. I don't hold any tether, so I'm not really looking to exit Bitcoin. Damn it. I'm not looking to exit Bitcoin and get into into Tether for the sake of this, so I'm going to leave that. John's ticking along quite nicely. It broke out through here again. Let's have a look at that. 4 hour. Nice little resistance break. Pop. I know some of the members are in that, so well done to y'all. Nothing really for me right now. Bitcoin, ease up, brother. I want to get another fill. Cardano, look, it's been toying with 10 cents. Excuse me. It has been toying with 10 cents. It just needs to crack it properly, you know. It's got so much to give us. It just needs to crack it, get that trend moving, and let's get some cracking moving here too, you know. Let's get on that. It's I wanted to go live as soon as we're breaking to new highs here. I'm going to have to redo my order by the look of it. Let's have a quick look here. Look, don't get me wrong. I want to see Bitcoin move higher, but I want to see it move higher with other positions. Yes, I've got a long on. Yes, I've got margin. Yes, I own Bitcoin. But I want tight stops. I want to get in and I want to get positioned. Then I want it to go. Then I want it to give me another opportunity. Then I want it to go. Then I want it to give it another, and so on and so forth. So that's a quick run through the top 10, guys. Don't forget, if you haven't already registered, go to TraderCobb.com. The banner there will take you to the live courses. They are filling very quickly. We are going to start doing a little bit more outside of just our group, because we have given plenty of time for you guys to get registered. Not just registered, but you've got to pay your spot. Don't forget what you get. You get all the courses instantly the second you sign up and pay. You get them all online memberships for life. You get 1 free month in the TraderCobb community as well. You get lunch on both days. You get morning tea and afternoon tea on both days as well. You get me in the courses, an apprentice at least at every single one of the events. You can ask me questions. You can meet people, like-minded people trading the same strategies that you'll be learning that you can work with in your own city. So, yeah. We're not really making too much money on this. It's pretty much coming for free when you look at the bronze price and the price of a month in the community. So get yourselves into it. Get yourselves registered. This is a phenomenal time to be trading. It has been a wonderful run since April, basically, and we're seeing some phenomenal results coming through. So if you are considering trading, don't consider it any longer. Get in, book yourself for that, or pay for that register. Pay for the event in your city before it's all booked out, and you'll get access to the courses straight away, so you can effectively come into the classroom knowing a bit about it, and you can use that time wisely to ask me your questions. You have a fantastic afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Go to TraderCobb.com to find out more. Bye for now.